Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. This is my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will use this for the main reading for the individual astrology signs. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards, again Radley Valentine, and I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I will do an overview, which is just the introduction. This is what do I feel is going on in the world? What do I feel is going on in the universe? This introduction is the same for all the signs. I have put in a time link in the description if you want to just bypass everything and go straight to the individual signs. Now, I am going to use my Weight Rider tarot cards for the overview. I will pull one from my Radley Valentine Angel tarot cards also. Now, I have prayed, meditated, infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So let's see what we have going on here. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. We have a lot of things going on. That's why I make this as a general announcement. So what do we have going on right now? We know that Mercury has gone retrograde in Aquarius on the 17th. So we have some interest. The 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th energy is interesting. Now, there is something going on. 17th is the full moon. I'm looking at my notes right over here. It is in Cancer, so that in itself has some really strong stuff. This is the time to release, relinquish, and request. A lot of people do it 3 days before up to the full moon and 3 days after. I like it the day before, the day of, and the day after. And what that means is you release what's holding you back, you relinquish what you don't need anymore, and you request the good stuff because it is okay to do that. Now, I like to do a couple of things with that. I like to put my crystals underneath the full moon. Make sure you protect them, especially if they're water soluble. Sometimes I put my cards actually in a windowsill by the full moon, but if you're putting them outside, again, make sure you protect them. Put them in a baggie or something like that. Now, the other thing that's interesting, well, I think this whole thing is interesting. We have so much energy, and I've been talking about the energies, besides Saturn in Aquarius right there, that's been there now for, a year. We also have the lunar nodes. Nodes are switching over. They have been switching. In fact, I think they did switch a little bit, but now we're going into what they consider the more true nodes. And I don't know a lot about these. This is a mathematical equation. This has a lot to do with the eclipse, but it is switching on the 18th where it's going, directly. It was kind of the mean nodes entered on December 23rd, 2021. The true nodes are entering on January 18th. It will be that the north node will be in Taurus, which actually helps to ground us. The north node kind of tells us a little more about our presence and our future. Again, this is not necessarily an expertise for me. And the south node is in Scorpio, and that has a lot to do with lessons learned and our past. And Scorpio is very, very, very passionate. Does not like secrets, okay, unless it's Scorpio secrets. And Taurus is a more grounded sign. Okay, so we have that going on the 18th. The 19th, we have Uranus going direct. So Uranus now has been kind of playing a little more with us. Now it's going direct. It's going to mean business. Uranus is, of course, the planet, expect the unexpected. And if you go into Greek mythology, Uranus is one of the what you would consider the ancients of the ancients. Okay, so then we have January 19th, Aquarius season begins, 9:39 p.m. These are all Eastern Standard Time. So Aquarius brings its own energies, and and there's a lot of intellectual energy with Aquarius. It just this whole week will be a very strong, energetic week. Okay, and it is. We all feel this. We all feel this. Things. Like kind of like ooh, let's circling and just energies, just kind of like that pot that we've been watching, and now it's kind of in the simmering stage. It's starting to boil. Remember what I've talked about with Pluto in Capricorn and what that means for the United States. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Pluto, February 19th and 20th of 2022. And so there we have it at that 2 energy. And if we go with the 20, it would be 2202022. It is in the direct place that it was, or is the exact place that it was for the United States birth chart when it was July 4th, 1776. So things are brewing. Who's to say? But what's going on up there, we still need to live our lives, and we are spiritual beings, and that is something that's different than anything and everybody that's out there. Okay, anything anything that's on this earth and anything that is out there, we are spiritual beings, and there we can make a major difference. It's just, I talk about the energies because they do affect us, but we do not have to necessarily we do not necessarily have to just say, well, what will be, though what will be. We can make some decisions, we can make some choices, we do have free will. Now let's see what we've got going with this, and we're going to do 3 cards. We do have our astrological signs. We have our fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Remember, what is it? Jupiter is in Pisces right now, but it will be going back and forth into Aries and Pisces. But Aries is our fire sign. It is the rods. It is Gabriel, and it is, of course, just fire. The wands and the rods. Okay, then we have our water signs, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and that is our cups, and it is Raphael in the one deck. Then we have our earth energies. It is Taurus, Capricorn, and it is Virgo. There is some things going on with Capricorn. Like I said, Pluto is in Capricorn right now, and Venus is in Capricorn, though Venus is retrograde. In fact, until Uranus goes direct, we actually have 3 planets in retrograde. It is Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. So there is some undoing. Retrograde planets undo in order to recreate in many ways. And I do feel a lot of, I always feel retrogrades, especially Mercury, has a lot of karmic settling, karmic balancing. Okay, now, and then that would leave our air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So let's see what we've got here. Now, remember, I will be giving you the timestamp so you can bypass all of this to get directly to your individual readings. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, now, this is not my favorite card, but it is very, very needed. This week, anything that's reversed, I look at as having more influence and more power for this. So here we have the Hierophant, or the Hierophant. It is reversed. So this has got a strong, strong message. We have a 5. 5 has a change energy. Numbers have energy. Numbers have meanings. A lot of this has to do with angel meanings. There's other ways to check what the meanings are, numerology, a lot of things. Numbers have meaning. Find out what resonates for you, and then take the numbers and put them in. Anyway, so here we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant has a lot of tradition to it. The Hierophant, to me, has government energy. It has the business of religious energy. So, the religious government also. So we have the people's government, and we have the religious government. So so again, this has a lot of control to it. A lot of times when I see the Hierophant in individual ones, I feel like people want to break out from that control. But this in itself, this is universal. This is what is out there. There is a lot of Hierophant type of energy here. A lot of times it's look at it, what is it, and, maybe again, break free of it, break away from it, make some changes. And this makes sense with what's coming up with Pluto. I do not advocate violence at all. My thing is just be aware, and you can then, during this time, help to control your reactions. Okay? Okay, so we have the Hierophant energy here. Anyway, let's go on next card. Oh, but this is a lovely energy. This is a wonderful one. Again, this one's reversed. This is the Nine of Cups. So cup energy, again, is that water energy, fluid, emotional, romantic, but it's also spiritual energy. The 9 has you've got everything you need, let's wrap it up. The 9 also has that wish energy. This is wishes come true. But do you know what you're wishing for? Again, that we have that full moon. Put your wishes out. Put your request out there. Okay, so that's lovely in itself, and that counteracts this balances a lot of this Hierophant type of energy here. Our next card here. Okay, so we've got some really strong stuff. Again, all of these were reversed. Now we have a 20, and it's interesting because here we are going into, so we have, January 20, 2022. So we have all that 202022 energy. If you add it up, so 2022 adds up to 6, the number of man. It's the energies, it's what we make of things. But now we add that other 20. So, I would say that the 202022, that becomes 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Judgment is exactly what that is. Judgment, many times this has a new start, a new beginning. In some of my other decks, it also has a weights and balance. It also has looking at what has happened. So we have some really, I'm going to let, you give me some feedback on this too, because here we have this governmental energy, this traditional energy, this very structured energy. We have this other, kind of, and when I say weights and balances, I'm talking about WEIGHTS. It's kind of like things are being weighed. Things are being weighed and measured. And there's also this where the people, you look up, the people are saying, please, please, help us, help us, help us. And at the same time, not only is that saying, help us, it's also saying, oh my goodness. So this could also be expect a miracle, especially being that it's next to this wish card. So expect a miracle, be prepared for miracles. There could be some, again, we are in some major transformational times or transformational energies, let's put it that way. And it does look, that wish card makes things positive for us. It does, doesn't necessarily say that everything's going to be easy, but the wish card is positive energy, okay? So let's see what we've got with the Angel Tarot cards. And let's see. So these two are major arcana. So this is universal, where this is minor arcana. This is how we live within the universal energies. Okay. So there's hope. There's hope, dreams, wishes. And many of I feel that the people that come here to my channel to come here. That always happens when something really big, that you are here for a reason. You are here to, hopefully that I provide you with some optimism. I provide you with something to keep you going, so, with hope, with some of that hope, because you are people of the light. You are, maybe you are a seed, a star seed, a light worker. There's so many different ways, but we are in that, you are here for a reason, and we are gathering here for a reason too. Okay, so let's see what this last card has. The Queen of Water. Now, water, Queen energy. Queens, all the court cards have an underlying energy. Queens have a water energy. So this is water, water. Cancer, full moon. Very strong, very emotional, very committed. Now, sometimes I look at the Queen of Water, I think she's a little bit micromanaging, but it's all with a good heart, a good cause. But I do feel like this Queen of Water, and remember, mine is just how this is coming through to me. I feel like this Queen of Water, it is highly emotional. It is highly emotional. So you may be, so people's energies may be high, but it is, again, I feel like this is for something that is, it's like mama bear. This, and whether you be male or female, it is like mama bear. This is protection energy. This is going after what it is that you want for your family, for yourself. There is a lot of loving energy here. So there is, this just has this very strong, to me, motherly protection type of energy. Now, we do have, when I talk about motherly, it kind of gives me that Empress vibe. Empress, to me, especially when Mercury is retrograde, has that we're going to make things right. We're going to take care of things. And I guess that's what I'm feeling like with the Queen of Water. We're going to take care of things. We're going to make things right. It might not be an easy lesson, but we're going to get past this. Okay? So the Queen of Water in herself is tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. I think that's really going to be important for this week. Care for yourself and others. Again, trust your intuition. These two have some really interesting stuff. Again, that I'm not necessarily a fan of the Hierophant, but it is necessary. And, I'm a child of, I was more a child of the 60s and 70s, so take it where take it from there. And it just looks like it's going to be a very interesting week again. Emotional week, but we do have that wish card. So stay hopeful and we get through this, okay? Lots and lots and lots of energy, lots of changes. But remember, this is kind of that we have been in a very, that catharsis, not cathartic, we've been in that metamorphosis. We are that caterpillar and we will come out as that butterfly, okay? Okay, so now, again, too, I didn't say this, but remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, and let's start our readings now. Hello, my Cancers. How are you? Well, we have that full moon in Cancer. Use it, use it, use it. And I never said that life did not have challenges. But my Cancers, I do think that there is a lot that's going to push you forward. I think that you're getting a lot of steel in your spine. How's that? Let's see what we've got for my Cancers for this week. And this is your full moon. 1, 2, 3 cards. Nothing's reversed for you. Here we go. 6 of Ariel. 6 of Ariel's a kind of a magical energy here. 6 is the number of man, so a lot of it is what you have put into something. Ariel is our earth energy. It's our Capricorn. We're transitioning, but we have a lot of stuff still in Capricorn. It is our Taurus. There's stuff in Taurus, and it's our Virgo energy. It is very solid job, money, career energy. So this has a magical energy about it. This for you, the 6 of, this has money coming in, unknown sources. This has, but at the same time, it's unknown sources, but it's something you might have planted a long time ago. It maybe you put some money in a bank account and you forgot about it, and now somebody's saying, hey, you forgot about the bank account, and now it's grown. I'm giving you an example. It could also be that a lot of the work that you've put into something, now it's time for you to get a promotion, get a raise, reap a benefit from it. So there's a lot of unexpectedness coming this week for you in your money situation, and some of it has some things that you've done in the past. But at the same time, it's being brought forward. But at the same time, it's magical. There's also divine energy around this money coming in too. So this does feel like there's money coming, and it's kind of like, when I talk about it's like, oh, if I hadn't done this, and in many ways you feel that it's very kind of this. I'm going all over the place, but there's a divine aspect to it. It's like what you did in the past is now being presented for the present, and it's time. It's something that needs to be done. Okay, so material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. There's a lot of, and I know this is earth energy, and there could be your home, your job, but there's a lot of love being given here too. and I feel like there's a lot of love from your divine coming. Okay, here we go. The Queen of Michael. So Queen's underlying energy, your energy. Michael is air energy, and that is our Aquarius, going into Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Very objective. Now, the thing that, you know, a lot of times we think, that these are very intellectual energies. Yes, but, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, they all feel deeply also. So we can never really take that out of the equation. But it's also trying to, but what they try to do, that energy tries to suppress some of that emotion and let the intellectual, well, this is what we need to do, even though inside they may be terrified, they may feel kind of like, oh, I don't want to do it this way. They try to rise above. So I'm kind of feeling that for you. It's like, even though your emotional part says, no, 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 your intellectual part is trying to say, okay, think, breathe, let's do this, let's be systematic. So I'm kind of saying, and I'm kind of thinking, my Queen, my Cancer moon baby, I'm thinking you need a balance between the two of those things. Don't necessarily think that you have to be overly objective. You can, don't try to put that human side of you, don't try to knock that out of you. Okay, I hope that, I don't know if that makes sense. Just had to say it. But the Queen of Michael is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than your relationship. So again, that could go back to this. Money, money, money. Here we go. The 5 of Aries. Well, this is money, money, money again. So 5 has some change energy. So we have that 5 change, positive, negative. We have that aerial. This is again, we're a little bit kind of like, anxiety, anxiousness. Remember, part of that is with that full moon. That full moon brings up a lot of feelings, release, relinquish, we request. And so there is this kind of, oh, what are we going to do type of, what's this change. The thing is, though, the 6 of Ariel and the Queen of Michael is a positive change. It is a positive change. And the 5 of Ariel reminds you that you do have, you're not alone in this, whether you have other people around you or whether it is your divine, your angels. Okay, you're not alone in this. But the 6 of Ariel brings that magical energy. The Queen of Michael kind of has this little thing between the emotional and maybe it's the fear of the money, but but logically, think about things at a higher level. Not than emotions. Emotions are important, but so you've got kind of this energy which is very, I would say this is consistent with this full moon energy. It's this anxiousness, it's this kind of anxiety, but at the same time things work out, things are going well. You know this intellectually, you just may not necessarily feel it in your heart. How's that? Okay. You needn't go through your challenges alone. Help is nearby. This is important. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So stay positive. Stay positive, my Cancers. If you keep saying, I can't do this, you know what? You won't be able to do this. You say, I can do this. I can make this money. I can pay off these bills. I can do, I think anything and everything is possible. There is a higher power. Things are going to work out. Then that's what you really have to put out there. Okay? Okay. Especially with Mercury and Aquarius. Remember, those air signs are great times for you to speak things out. The air seasons like talk. Okay, let's go on. So, and again, I'm feeling very magical energy with that 6 of Ariel. So don't despair. Don't despair, my Cancers. Please don't. Let's see what we have here. Reversed. Helper of abundance. And so now the helper of abundance, I'm always looking, I think helper is the king. I think it's a king. I don't know. But abundance is definitely earth energy. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart and a quick wit and endless patience. That person could be you. You're not alone. You're not alone, my Cancers. Sometimes it can feel that way. You're not alone. Believe, trust, connect. Okay, let's see what we, two cards fell. And here we go. First card is Citrine. Citrine is all about wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, manifestation. Okay, I kind of feel between these two, I just feel there's insecurities here. And with the insecurities, it may not, because so with this, I keep getting a magical opportunity, some magic with this. And so between this, again, maybe this is a promotion and you just don't feel like you can do it. I can tell you, you can do it. You can do it. Things will work out. Keep going forward. Don't get stuck. Anyway, this one's reversed and it's blue topaz. Finding a spiritual ally, higher wisdom, abundance, forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness helps you. It doesn't really matter about that other person. It kind of does, but forgiveness breaks the chains off of you. Okay. Breathe. This actually is really a very positive reading. It's just that you're just a little unsure of yourself as you enter into this week. You got this. You got this, my Cancers. Okay, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.